Sup guys, it's Baldur. As all of you know, Melo can opt out of his current contract from the Knicks and become a free agent, or simply just re-sign with the Knicks. Other teams that have been talked about as possible Melo destinations are the Lakers, the Houston Rockets, and the Chicago Bulls. But one very possible destination has been surprisingly overlooked by many this season, and that's the Miami Heat. Melo actually has a chance to join the Miami Heat. Let's dig a little into it. You might think I'm crazy. Miami can possibly afford LeBron, Wade, Bosh, and Melo. Well, yes they can. Just like Melo, LeBron, Wade, and Bosh can all opt out of their contracts after this season. They could resign with the Heat for less money per year, but for more years. Here are the salaries for the Heat Big Three if they decide to opt in next season. The three of them are scheduled to make $61.2 million together. Let's say that salary is split up with 4 players instead of 3. That makes $15.3 million apiece. Keep in mind that the first year of the Miami Big Three, each player made around $14 million that season. So $15.3 million isn't that far-fetched. Miami made a quiet move this mid-season in trading seldom used center Joel Anthony, who had a player option worth $3.8 million that he surely would have picked up for next season. Instead of letting that happen, Miami traded Joel Anthony for Tony Douglas. Tony Douglas's contract ends this season, so the Heat increased their cap room next season by $3.8 million with that small under-the-radar move. Melo has said that winning comes first, that the chance to win a championship is the first thing on his mind. Let's take a look at the options Melo can choose from playing next season. Let's start with the Knicks. The Knicks are a mess with a bad roster, and not a lot of tradable assets. Free agency will not be an option for them this summer because they have no cap flexibility. They will get some flexibility in the summer of 2015, but there's no guarantee that the Knicks will get a superstar player then. Now if they do, they would at least need 1 full year to gel with each other, like every other newly formed team needs. Let's say it's the end of the 2016-2017 season. Melo signed with New York, but New York wasn't able to sign a superstar player nor make it to the second round of the conference finals. By that point, Melo is 33 years old and on the cusp of being called old, and maybe even have injury problems. You can see that this is not a very attractive option outside the fact that the Knicks can pay him more than any other team. Now the other candidates, the Lakers. Why would he want to go there? Kobe's not getting any younger, and there's no guarantee that he's going to be healthy or close to being the old Kobe. There's also no guarantee that the Lakers will get a superstar player in free agency or draft, this year or next season. Melo could end up in a worse situation in LA in a strong Western Conference. The Houston Rockets. Good team that needs time to gel. Not proven though. Harden and Melo on the wings aren't going to stop a lot of people together. Even Melo knows Harden is not a very good defender. Howard, Harden, and Melo would make a nice trio though. The Bulls are said to have the biggest chance. The media at least made it out that way. Great coach in Tom Thibodeau. Super defensive-minded team. Something that Melo needs around him. Something that could and should up his effort level on defense. But there are also question marks. The Bulls traded away Deng for nothing, and there's no guarantee that Rose will be Derrick Rose. So looking at it, the Lakers and the Knicks are lottery bound, and there's not a big chance that they're gonna make a playoff run or even the postseason with Melo. That leaves the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls, teams that got knocked out of the first round of these playoffs. Now tell me, which destinations are more attractive for Melo's winning as a priority thoughts? Houston, Chicago, or a Miami Heat team that has made the finals 4 straight years. And oh, by the way, the team has his 3 best friends in the league on board. Look, maybe Melo wants the money in New York. Maybe he thinks he can win a ring with the Knicks as the man. But do we and Melo honestly think so? I don't even think Knicks fans are positive enough to think so. If Melo wants to win, he's going to Miami, the 4th and final member of the so-called Heatles. Melo would take over as a second option on the Heat for the aging Dwayne Wade, who played only about 2/3 of the season just to stay fresh for the playoffs. But a lot needs to happen for this to go through. There's no guarantee that the Big Three will opt out or that Melo wants to take a pay cut like this. Maybe Pat Riley and the Heat want to pursue 1 or 2 role players for that cap room. Point is, if Melo and LeBron and co want to join forces, they can, and they probably will. Tell me what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.